Good evening. We are in the heat of election season and there's no better place for you to be than right here in our election newsroom. You're watching Election Unlocked. I'm Preeti Chaudhary, and the top story today, well, the Congress has finally come up with its first list. Rahul Gandhi is fighting, but he's fighting from Wayanad, at least as of now. Will he fight from Amethi? We'll know, because the Congress says the second list is yet to come out. India Today's Newsbreak viewers has been confirmed. Rahul Gandhi is indeed fighting from Kerala's Wayanad once again. The party announced 39 candidates in its first list. Aside from Rahul Gandhi, the other big names are Dr. Shashi Tharoor, who will fight once again from Thiruvananthapuram, former Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel from Rajanandgaon, then Tamradwaj Sahu from Mahasamad. KC Venugopal will go back to Kerala and fight from Allapura, while DK Shiv Kumar's brother DK Suresh has been fielded from Bengaluru Rural. But the Congress dodged the question if Rahul Gandhi will also be fielded from another seat. Brewing suspense if the Gandhi scion may also take on the Amethi fight. But in all of this, viewers, if you've noticed, the big names other than possibly Mr. Baghel and what was expected Rahul Gandhi from Wayanad, maybe KC Venugopal fighting from Kerala. Other than that, the big names are missing. But let's listen in to all the reactions that we got this evening when the list was announced, and we'll cut across to our consulting editor, Rajdeep Sardesai, who joins us from Mumbai.
Then Kerala, Kasaragod, Rajmohan Unnitan, Wayanad, former Congress President Sri Rahul Gandhi, Alapura, Sri KC Venugopal, Pathanamthitta, Anthony, Thiruvananthapuram, Dr. Shashi Tharoor. We are discussed the seats of the states Kerala, Karnataka, Telangana, Chhattisgarh, and Delhi and Lakshadweep yesterday. Next CEC meeting is on 11th. Whenever the next seat is going to be decided, we will let you know the names of the candidates. No, that I already answered all that questions.
അതുപോലെ തന്നെ രാജീവ് ചന്ദ്രശേഖരൻ ഞാൻ അറിയും, പക്ഷെ അദ്ദേഹത്തെ ഒരു ബിസിനസ്സുകാരനാണ് കൂടുതൽ അറിയാം. അതുമാത്രമല്ല, അദ്ദേഹം ഇതുവരെ പ്രവർത്തിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത് രാജ്യസഭയിൽ ഒരു നോമിനേറ്റഡ് MP ആയിട്ടാണല്ലോ. ഇത് ആദ്യത്തെ തവണയല്ല അദ്ദേഹം ഇപ്പോൾ ജനങ്ങളുടെ വിശ്വാസം എടുക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി വരുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് ഒരു വലിയ വെല്ലുവിളിയാണത്. അദ്ദേഹം ഇതുവരെ ഒരു ഇലക്ഷൻ ജയിച്ചിട്ടല്ല, ഒരു പ്രതിനിധിയായിട്ടല്ല അദ്ദേഹം പ്രവർത്തിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഇതിനെ ഞാൻ മര്യാദയോട് കാണുന്നു. ഞാൻ എല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളും മര്യാദയോടെ ചെയ്യാനാണ് ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നത്. പക്ഷെ ഞാൻ അതിനെക്കാട്ട് കൂടുതലായിട്ട് വലിയ എന്താ പറയുക ഒരു ചിന്തയൊന്നുമില്ല നമ്മുടെ മനസ്സിൽ. Just to say that I'm honored and humbled that the Congress Party has given me an opportunity to defend my seat. I have had the privilege of serving the people of Thiruvananthapuram for 15 years, and I'm looking forward to an opportunity to continue this process of service once more. The other two parties have announced their candidates. I have a great deal of respect for them, and I look forward to a fair and effective contest. I look forward to the opportunities to debate with them the ideas and policies that I stand for.
All right, Rahul Gandhi fighting from Wayanad. Will he also take on Amethi? What about Priyanka Gandhi? What about the big guns of the Congress? Will they fight? Let's cut across right now directly to Rajdeep Sardesai, consulting editor, joining us from Mumbai. My colleague Moshmi, who spent the last 3 days waiting outside the Congress headquarters. Moshmi, finally, there is a first list. Only 39 names, but at least there is a list. Cutting across to Rajdeep first. Rajdeep, in all your Friday dressing, if you look at the list of the Congress, 39 names. But the big question, Rajdeep, yes, Rahul Gandhi fighting from Wayanad. You have Dr. Tharoor going in from Thiruvananthapuram. You have Bhupesh Baghel, Rajanandgaon. You have KC Venugopal from Kerala. But the question is, Rajdeep, will the big guns of the Congress boom in the Hindi heartland, or do you think they're a tad bit averse to it?
First of all, Preeti, to you and Moshmi and all the viewers, a very happy International Women's Day. Great to see you in the studio. I think we should have many more women in television studios covering politics, and you, Moshmi, and others do that and do it very well. So happy International Women's Day. Having said that, look, the question you asked is the real elephant in the room, because it's one thing to put out a list of 39 candidates. Most of them are from south of the Vindhyas, Kerala, Telangana, Karnataka. The only major North Indian state or Central Indian state that is has seen seats is Chhattisgarh, where Bhupesh Baghel has bitten the bullet and decided that he will contest Lok Sabha after losing as chief minister in Chhattisgarh. And so is Mr. Sahu, another CWC member from Chhattisgarh. But I think the real challenges, Preeti, for the Congress are Uttar Pradesh, where they've got 17 seats that they've still not announced the names for. Maharashtra, where the alliance is still not in place. States like Bihar, states like Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. I was told that Ashok Gehlot, among others, was told, would you want to contest? Will you contest? And he apparently said, no, I do not want to contest. My son Vaibhav will contest instead. So I think there is a reluctance from some of the heavyweights to contest. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, her name has been doing the rounds for Rai Bareli after Sonia Gandhi vacated. And again, the impression we get is that she is not keen at this moment to contest from Rai Bareli. So what's the message going on? That in the Hindi heartland, where you're in a direct fight with the BJP, whereas we saw the BJP did remarkably well in the December assembly elections, major senior leaders are reluctant to put their reputation on the line. Now, will Rahul Gandhi contest from Amethi? Every indication is that he probably will. But will that galvanize other Congress leaders, the likes of Sachin Pilot, who's also, we are told, been offered to contest from Rajasthan, but he also seems reluctant at this stage. So I think that is really the question. Is the Congress going all out and forcing people to contest across the states, or are they preferring the safety and comfort of states like Kerala, where the Congress did very well last time, and not venturing into the Hindi heartland? It's still a big question mark, Preeti, and until that is resolved, the Congress still will have this shadow wing over their party.
Well, Rajdeep, on behalf of my friend and colleague Maushmi and I, we take your compliments. And Maushmi, it does seem Rajdeep is celebrating. You have to look at his shirt this Friday evening. But I want to pull you in, Maushmi. 3 days waiting outside for that list to come out. Finally, there is a list, only a small list, 39 names in that list, because Rahul Gandhi didn't quite join the video conferencing yesterday of the CEC. So another meeting now. And let's address, Maushmi, the second elephant in the room. Will Rahul Gandhi only fight Wayanad, or will it be Amethi and Wayanad? What about Priyanka Gandhi? Will it be Rai Bareli, or will it be once again Priyanka Gandhi will not take the political plunge in terms of Lok Sabha? What's going on?
Well, CP, I definitely missed out on her Rajdeep shirt today, but I'll definitely show on rewind mode to find that out. Of course, he's in Maharashtra and he's in his elements when he's in Mumbai. So perhaps that's what's adding to the color. But the political color in the Congress is and the political mood is upbeat, because they're finally out with the first list. There was a lot of pressure on them in terms of BJP's done it, other allies have done it. What's the long wait? So they've managed to get those 39 names out. There are some big names there. But as you said, that question, there's still ambiguity over it. And if anybody knows, it will be the Gandhis who will finally take that final call. And my learning is that it won't be very soon. It will be at the very last moment. It works both ways. It gives your opponent less time to prepare, though you also get less time to prepare. But apparently the lieutenants in Rai Bareli and Amethi say that the groundwork is already ready. It's just that they have to give their nod. So we'll have to wait and see. I think the picture will be clearer in a week or so.
Maushmi, before I go back to Rajdeep, very quickly. So, what's the mood right now? Because if Rahul Gandhi really does take the plunge in Amethi, and if Priyanka Gandhi actually decides to fight, it'll get very little elbow room for hesitation where the big guns of the Congress are concerned, be it an Ashok Gehlot, be it a Sachin Pilot.
That's right, Preeti, but I think that there is also a lot of confusion over whether the big wigs will be pressurized to fight. There's no clear directive that is coming, and the question is, the directive has to come from who? Whether it's the Congress president or whether it's Rahul Gandhi. Somewhere I'm seeing that there is a dual power center now emerging after, there were several several times it was said there were three power centers in the Congress with Priyanka, Sonia Gandhi, and Rahul. Now there's a dual power center with the Congress president and Rahul Gandhi. And every time round, anything that's left to the Congress president is actually transferred to Rahul Gandhi's office to take the final call. So it's Rahul Gandhi who takes the final call, and perhaps the best way to, in fact, give a message to the leadership of your party is by doing it so. So will Priyanka and Rahul take the plunge and send a message that you have to fight the battle up front? Is the big question.
All right, let's get in Rajdeep Moshmi on this. Rajdeep, for a journalist, and you can see the frustration even with Moshmi, who covers the political party, it must be that much more for people who are within the party. What's really going on? You know, you're less than a month away. You're less than off Lok Sabha elections in terms of heavy heat and campaigning. You're less than 6 days away before the election dates are announced, and everybody's clueless.
You know, look at the way it played out even at the Central Election Committee yesterday, Preeti. There were reports that Rahul Gandhi would join the meeting by video conference. Eventually, that didn't happen because Rahul Gandhi was busy with his Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra. Now, you know, in its own way, there's a value in having a mass contact program, but the timing of it. Surely, this was an occasion where Rahul Gandhi is needed there to give his view, since his view is considered important by Mr. Kharge and other leaders, as to what does he think, let's say, when two candidates are put up from a particular state. I'll give you the example of Delhi, from Chandni Chowk. JP Agarwal, a former MP, and Sandeep Dixit, also a former MP, both are staking claim to that constituency. When it came to all those tricky issues, they've been left for another day. KC Venugopal says, we'll wait for Rahul Gandhi to come and then this can be decided. So clearly Rahul Gandhi is still seen to be the final port of call. He wasn't there. He doesn't want to get involved, according to sources, in the nitty-gritty of this. He wants to leave it to others. Who are those others? Is it KC Venugopal? Is it Mallikarjun Kharge? So it becomes a recipe for confusion, and typically then there is this jostling for turf within the different Congress satraps, particularly in North India. I think Southern India is easier because there you've got two states where the Congress is in power, so they can assert their authority a bit better. Kerala, the party did very well last time. Rahul himself is contesting there, which is a story in itself, again, Preeti, because there were reports a week ago that the left had got in touch, the left leadership in Delhi had got in touch with Rahul Gandhi and said, why do you need to contest from Wayanad and be in a direct fight with us? They even put up Annie Raja, who is the wife of the CPI General Secretary D. Raja, and yet Rahul Gandhi is contesting because the Kerala Congress is very keen that he contests from there. So there are lots of wheels within wheels, and Uttar Pradesh is no different. What we gather is Priyanka Gandhi is reluctant to contest because she's not sure, A, that the party can pull it off, and B, whether it will only lead to more sort of speculation over Priyanka versus Rahul. How will that play out? She doesn't seem to want to get into any of that at this stage. She seems to want to be a campaigner who travels across the country. Now, what's the message then that you send out? Sonia Gandhi has withdrawn from Rai Bareli, gone to the Rajya Sabha. So all of this doesn't send out a message of a party fully in control of itself, or having, as Moshmi said, a clear power center who can direct the party and virtually insist that the senior leaders contest. So lots of confusion, not surprising given the track record of the Congress in recent times in taking some of these major decisions.
Well, a testimony of the Congress and also a testimony of the leadership. You know, if you're a big leader, you take it on the chin. There have been many big leaders who've lost elections, then fought, then lost, and then gone on to, fight another one and possibly win. We're going to leave it at that. Moshmi, thank you for joining us. Catch a breather if you can, just over the weekend, because hopefully Monday we'll have the rest of the first list. Thank you for joining us, Rajdeep. We're going to hold you back because the next story that we're going to focus on, viewers, is a story from a state which is very close to Rajdeep's heart. And that is the Maha war which is raging on in Maharashtra, and a fair amount of tongue-in-cheek on the sidelines of it. And all of it concerns Union Minister Nitin Gadkari. Well, his name wasn't announced, viewers, when the first list of the Bharatiya Janata Party came. He's been the president of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and in all probability should have been announced from Nagpur. But that name wasn't announced. So what did Uddhav Thackeray do? In a tongue-in-cheek manner said that, listen, you're invited to come to our party. Now, all of this, like I pointed out, on Gadkari not being named in the BJP's first list, Uddhav's remarks have now triggered a bit of embarrassment and a bit of war of words, because Maharashtra's Deputy Chief Minister, Devendra Fadnavis, had to come in and try to douse the fire, or possibly a bit of embarrassment which was created by that statement of Uddhav Thackeray. There's really not much to read into it politically per se, but in terms of, like I said, tongue-in-cheek, there's fair amounts. Fadnavis went out and said that Nitin Gadkari will be on the top of the party's list when the second list comes out, where the state of Maharashtra is concerned. He said, where the Mahayuti is concerned or the alliance is concerned, they're still trying to figure out how many seats where. And when that is figured and broken, Nitin Gadkari's name will be right on top of that list.
195 जणांची यादी जाहीर केली. वाचली तुम्ही नाव? नरेंद्र मोदीजींचं नाव आहे, अमित शहाजींचं नाव आहे, आणखीन कोणाकोणाची नाव आहेत? त्याच्यामध्ये आणखीन एकाचं नाव आहे, ते म्हणजे कृपाशंकर सिंह. माहिती आहे तुम्हाला कोण आहेत? काँग्रेसमधनं यांच्या उरावरती आलेला, आणि ज्याच्यावरती ह्याच भाजपवाल्यांनी बोंबलले होते, यांनी बेहिशोबी संपत्ती गोळा केली म्हणून. मग त्या बेहिशोबी संपत्ती केलेल्या भ्रष्ट माणसाचं नाव आमच्या देशाच्या पंतप्रधानांच्या बरोबरीने त्या पहिल्या यादीमध्ये येतं. पण ज्यांनी भाजपा रुजवण्यासाठी इकडे खस्ता खाल्ल्या, अगदी प्रमोद महाजन, गोपीनाथ मुंडेजींच्या नंतर त्यांच्या बरोबरीने युतीमध्ये जे मेहनत करत होते, त्या नितीन गडकरींचं नाव त्याच्यामध्ये नाही. अहो नितीनजी सोडून द्या भाजपा, राह उभे, आम्ही महाविकास आघाडीकडनं तुम्हाला निवडून आणतो. दाखवा महाराष्ट्राचं पाणी, दाखवा महाराष्ट्राची धमक, दाखवा. महाराष्ट्र दिल्ली समोर कधी झुकला नाही.
गडकरी साहेब हे एका पक्षाचे नेते नाही. गडकरी साहेब महाराष्ट्राचे फक्त नाही, देशाचे मोठे नेते. कुठल्याही खासदाराला तुम्ही विचारा, त्यांनी कधी सुडाचं राजकारण केलं. गडकरी साहेबांची खासियतच ही आहे की प्रत्येक खासदार जातो, मागणी करतो मतदारसंघासाठी, तेव्हा ते हो म्हणतात, फोटो काढतात, आणि प्रत्येक, मग काँग्रेस असेल, राष्ट्रवादी असेल, आम्ही सगळे, जरी आमची वैचारिक मतभेद भारतीय जनता पक्षाबरोबर असले तरी गडकरी साहेबांचा आम्ही सगळे मान सन्मान करतो. इसके लिए दिल बडा होना, मोठ्या मनाचे, आणि अशी जे महाराष्ट्राला शोभेल आणि आपल्याला अभिमान वाटेल असा आपला नेता दिला.
ज्या पक्षाचा बँडबाजा वाजला आहे त्या पक्षाच्या अध्यक्षांनी गडकरीजींसारख्या राष्ट्रीय नेत्यांना ही ऑफर देणं म्हणजे एखाद्या गल्लीतल्या व्यक्तीने मी आता तुम्हाला अमेरिकेचा राष्ट्रपती बनवतो, तुम्ही माझ्याकडे या, असं सांगण्यासारखं आहे. महाराष्ट्राच्या जागांवर त्या ठिकाणी आम्ही चर्चा केली नाही. महायुतीचा निर्णय करून महाराष्ट्राच्या जागांवर जेव्हा चर्चा होईल त्यावेळेस सगळ्यात पहिल्यांदा नितीनजींचं नाव येईल.
आदरणीय उद्धवजी ठाकरे साहब ने कल लातूर धाराशिव में जब वो वहां रैलीज ले रहे तो उन्होंने भरी सभा में माननीय गडकरी साहब को न्योता दिया कि आओ, आपको वहां सम्मान नहीं मिल रहा, हम आपको सम्मानित करेंगे और चुनाव के लिए हम सब मिलकर आपके पीछे डट के खड़े रहेंगे. ये जो ट्रांस हार्बर लिंक की जो उद्घाटन आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का, वो उसका डिपार्टमेंट है, रोड ट्रांसपोर्ट का डिपार्टमेंट है. जब इश्तेहार है तो नितिन गडकरी जी का नाम भी इश्तेहार में नहीं था, आना तो छोड़ो, नाम भी नहीं था. तो ये सारा उनका अवमानित किया जा रहा है वहां. और ऐसे जिसने हमारे साथ सरकार में जब महाराष्ट्र में रहे तो वंदनीय बाला साहब उस वक्त थे और उनको पीडब्ल्यूडी मिनिस्टर बनाया था. तो उन्होंने जब मुंबई पुणे का रोड जब बनाया तो बाला साहब कहते गडकरी ने ये रोड करी है, बड़ा अच्छा काम किया.
All right, so let me quickly pull in on what really is going on in Maharashtra where Nitin Gadkari's seat is concerned. Joining me, Polumi Saha, who covers the BJP, Rajdeep Sardesai, consulting editor, Mumbai Bureau Chief, Sahil Joshi also joins us. Sahil, you want to come in first and possibly lay the ground on what really happened?
Well, all this happened because Nitin Gadkari's name was not seen in the first list of the BJP declared last Saturday. And everybody was speculating that why, in Maharashtra specifically, that why Nitin Gadkari's name wasn't there. The reason given that because the distribution of seats between the three partners within the Mahayuti in Maharashtra, the Shiv Sena, NCP and BJP, was not finalized, and that is the reason why the name was not declared. But interestingly, Nagpur is a seat which, in any possibility, BJP is not going to give up to any other partner. So everybody was wondering that two of the former national presidents of the BJP, Amit Shah and Rajnath Singh, their seats were declared, but Nitin Gadkari's name was left out. So, Uddhav Thackeray smelled that there is an opportunity, and that is the reason why he made it in public that why don't you join hands with the MVA, because the Delhi leadership is trying to put the Maharashtra down, and that is the reason why Nitin Gadkari is being sidelined. And in last many months, what we have seen is that how Nitin Gadkari was taken out of the parliamentary board, then the Central Election Committee of the BJP, even if he was replaced in the Central Election Committee by Devendra Fadnavis, but his place in the parliamentary board was taken out. So looking at the scenario, Mahavikas Aghadi leaders started claiming that how Nitin Gadkari is being sidelined. It's a pride of Maharashtra that the stalwart from Maharashtra in the central cabinet is being sidelined by by the Prime Minister and the BJP, and that is the reason why Nitin Gadkari should actually quit BJP and join hands with Mahavikas Aghadi. So it's kind of playing to the gallery. It's kind of the campaign before Lok Sabha elections that this is Maharashtra versus Delhi. It is Maharashtra pride versus Delhi. Now we'll have to wait and see whether in the second list of the BJP, which might come in next week, it is likely that Gadkari's name will come up. And what added fuel to this fire is basically just a day before the announcement of the first list, the observers from the BJP went to Nagpur, and they conveyed a meeting of the BJP workers there in Nagpur, and they asked, as a routine procedure of the BJP, they asked the BJP workers there that whom do you think that the BJP, the party should be giving ticket to for the Lok Sabha elections. The people raised questions, some of the people raised questions, whether this particular question was put in Lucknow or in Gandhinagar. Why only in Nagpur, where Gadkari's name is confirmed? He is a former president, a stalwart from Maharashtra. Why this question is being raised in constituency like Nagpur? And that is the reason why it looks like that Uddhav Thackeray grabbed the opportunity and offered that why don't you join hands with us and we will offer you seat in Nagpur and you will get elected on MVA ticket. That is the interesting politics which is being played at this point of time, Preeti.
Rajdeep, I want to bring you in. It might be all petty politics. Definitely Nitin Gadkari's name would come up in the second list, but fair amount of gossip, fair amount of chiding and jibing.
Look, this is mischief mongering. And that's the only word one can use. And there is a sort of almost a replay of what happened before 2019. You will recall, ahead of the 2019 elections, there were the likes of Sharad Pawar and others who were saying that Nitin Gadkari is unhappy in the BJP. If the BJP doesn't get a majority, Nitin Gadkari should be the man who the BJP should look at because he knows how to take people along with him. So this has been going on for a long time, that Nitin Gadkari is unhappy with Prime Minister Modi, or that he's been sidelined. He's a man of his own. He doesn't like to take orders from others, and therefore he could become an alternative power center. It doesn't seem to make any sense. I don't think Mr. Nitin Gadkari is at the moment out to bring down the BJP in any manner, or Mr. Modi doesn't have that option also. And he's a hardcore BJP man, RSS man, and he will get the ticket in all probability from Nagpur. I think the worry has been because there has been some speculation that those who contested 2-3 times, will they get repeated? But I saw Sripath Naik, who's been a multiple times MP from North Goa, he's got a ticket again. So I don't see a problem. But I think the opposition is trying to send out the message through this that Narendra Modi dictates terms, and also a subliminal message that Maharashtra's concerns or Maharashtra's leaders are ignored by the BJP. So I think they're playing the Maharashtra card, the Maharashtra Asmita card, that you can have Amit Shah being declared from Gujarat in the first list, but why not Nitin Gadkari, who's senior to Amit Shah? So a bit of mischief to create some trouble in the BJP camp.
Paulomi, bit of mischief mongering there, but a tad bit embarrassing at the central unit, because like I pointed out, the state unit has its own explanation. The central unit right now embarrassed, or, the second list will have the name?
Well, the second list, if there is finality as far as the seat sharing arrangement of the Mahayuti is confirmed, then we'll have the list of the name of Mr. Nitin Gadkari from Nagpur. At least that's the sense that the party is giving us. Deputy Chief Minister of the state, Devendra Fadnavis, has said that already, that he's going to be top of the list as well. The central leadership's explanation is very simple, because we did not announce anybody else from the state of Maharashtra. The seat sharing negotiations are still underway. In fact, that meeting of the Mahayuti is to take place tonight at Mr. Amit Shah's residence, where the deputy chief ministers, both of them, Mr. Devendra Fadnavis, Mr. Ajit Pawar, will be present, as well as the chief minister Eknath Shinde as well. So after that arrangement is done, you'll possibly see, if of course they are successful at that, you'll possibly see some names at least appear from the state of Maharashtra as far as the BJP is concerned in their second list. As far as Mr. Amit Shah's name from Gandhinagar was concerned, or the name of Mr. Rajnath Singh from Lucknow was concerned, the explanation is very simple. Is because they did declare seats for Gujarat, they did declare names for Uttar Pradesh as well. And for those reasons, you saw those names. It's not because they're past party precedents, but yes, this kind of played into, like Rajdeep was pointing out and Sahil was pointing out as well, into the Marathi Asmita angle as well, especially because of that instance that Sahil pointed out, which has happened just a few weeks ago when, some BJP observers did go to Nagpur and ask the BJP workers who you'd like to see as your candidate from Nagpur. So everyone's, sort of the response back was, why are you asking us this question? It should but naturally be Mr. Nitin Gadkari, the past president of the party, a stalwart as far as the party is concerned. Did you ask this question in Gandhinagar? Did you conduct the survey in Lucknow? So, it kind of led to a lot of speculation. And of course, the Mahavikas Aghadi, Uddhav Thackeray obviously having a field day over it.
All right, Maushmi, Sahil and Rajdeep, appreciate all three of you for joining us. We're going to let it at that on Election Unlocked. There's lots to follow next week. We'll see you Monday. Have yourselves a fabulous Friday evening. Out of us lot, it only seemed Rajdeep was dressed for it. But thank you for watching. We'll see you Monday.